pasa, mi amor?
Hey, Mexican Lightbulb. I've got munchies, but I don't know what to make. Ever since Whitney Houston died, I can't make up my mind on anything.
Oh, I know the feeling. My Dominican mother died recently. She was a bug zapper.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Remind me to send a fruit bouquet from edible arrangements to the funeral.
Gracias, mi amiga. I miss her so much. I miss the sound of her zapping bugs and her iridescent glow at night. But most of all, I miss her fried plátanos.
Oh, I can make those. What are they called again?
Fried plátanos.
Fried platanos? Sounds exotic. While I get out the ingredients, watch these funny sketches.
Hello, America. I'm Ann Romney, Mitt Romney's wife. Tonight I wanted to go over a little bit about my husband, Mitt. We've been married for 42 years and I think I know him best. In my eyes, I see nothing wrong with Mitt. However, I could see how other people think he's flawed. Well, I know you've all seen the Book of Mormon on Broadway, which, you know, haha, funny, but I converted to this religion after I started dating my husband. A lot of Americans snore. I understand that. A lot of Americans also get those breathe-right strips to put on their nose to help prevent the snoring and let their loved ones sleep at night. But of course, he doesn't have a problem with his own snoring, does he? Is Mitt a robot? Well, sometimes I think he is. He works hard for what he believes in. So hard he forgot our anniversary last year, but I got a card 4 days later, and had his signature in it, but it wasn't his, it was his intern's. I know what your signature looks like, Mitt. It's part of the economy. And while he was the head of Bain Capital, it had to happen. He hasn't fired me yet. We don't drink. So I don't have to worry about him coming home drunk and verbally abusing me or physically abusing me, telling me that I'm no good piece of a woman, of a wife, of a mother, I'm useless, I'm ugly, I'm fat. I look like my mother. He doesn't need drinks for that. No, I don't think my husband's a flip-flopper. He's just into new ideas, new points of view, expanding his knowledge. Unless you consider flip-flopping what we're having for dinner after you told me you wanted Salisbury steak and I make Salisbury steak, and then you're like, why'd you make Salisbury steak? I didn't want Salisbury steak. I wanted sweet potato pie. I wanted... Is my husband perfect? No. Not by any means. No. But he's human. We all are. We all are.
It has arrived. The next generation of pregnancy tests. Without a doubt, it's the most intelligent piece of technology you'll ever pee on. Finally, a test that gives you results right after conception. Firster Response Pregnancy Test. Ugh, damn it, Brad! I knew we should have used protection. Firster Response Pregnancy Test.
The following program is brought to you by the Black Forest Film Council und also by the Deutsche Squirrel Rescue Foundation.
Guten Morgen, I'm Mannheim. Let's spend a minute together, ja?
Gotta get up, gotta get out, gotta get home before the morning comes. What if I'm late? Got a big day, gotta get home before the sun.
Today's minute is dedicated to one of my favorite activities, riding bikes. Come on, let's go for a ride. I'm your new mother.
Oh, platanos are green bananas. Sweet! I can't make fried bananas because I'm watching my girlish figure. So I'll make my favorite banana recipe, Nilla Nana Nutters. The ingredients for Nilla Nana Nutters are Nilla wafers, banana, and peanut butter. First, you take the banana and cut into disc-like slices. Then, spread peanut butter on Nilla wafers. Top with banana slices. And if you want to add a little splash of fun, add a dab of chocolate syrup. That's all, folks. While I bring these to my friend Mexican Lightbulb, watch my hilarious friends in these sketches.
Welcome to Tina's Toolbox! I'm Tina, and today we're gonna play around with some nice jugs and make a birdhouse! Tweet tweet! First things first, we gotta find us some nice jugs!
Milk jugs are the best to use. That way you can drink that sweet motherly nectar before you go to town on them. You'll want to find ones that aren't too big, otherwise they'll sag. And not too small, because then a chick can't play around with them. I prefer medium-sized ones, and I always get them in pairs.
We're back in the cabin! Boy, all this milk sure makes me hungry for some warm apple pie. My bowl of tasty. Her pie's the best. I could eat the shit out of this. First, you'll want to gently wash your jugs. Make sure there's no crusted on milk. It happens sometimes. Then, as careful as possible, you want to cut 2 holes on either side of your jug, allowing easy access for the chicks. I always prefer doing one. Now, you take your dowel or a stick, and you want to make sure it'll sit through your jug. Then, penetrate that dowel or stick right below your hole. And make sure it sits nicely in there. And you're done. Isn't that a nice place for a black-crusted titmouse to sit? I think so. To finish, you string and hang it on a tree or post. It's that easy. Now all you have to do is watch an influx of chicks come into your life. I'm looking forward to seeing some yellow-bellied sapsucker or a bush chick playing around with my jugs. With that said, that's all for Tina's Toolbox. We'll see you next week when we work on the junk in your truck.
I'm starving.
It looks like somebody took a dump in this thing, man.
Hey Jax, give me your lunches. What happened to yours? I already finished mine.
How? You were behind us in line.
Why don't you just take Crying Billy's lunch?
Yeah, Crying Billy doesn't eat. Take his lunch.
I don't like the taste of tears. Give me your lunch or I'll give you some lunch in your face.
Yeah, man, I heard your mom takes lunch in the face.
Now, boys, this is exactly what you need to control your little bully problem.
Yeah, Towhead, we're gonna get huge.
Now, listen up. Every day, 3 times a day, we're gonna lift and sculpt your little puny bodies to perfection.
But what about school?
School schmeal, I never went to school and check out my biceps.
What does that even mean?
Oh my God, it's him.
Run! Calm down, I'll handle this. You like to pick on little kids, why don't you take a load of me? What the shell?
I can't believe Turtle McTurtlesteins was taken to the ER.
Whatever, it's not about muscles, it's about mystical kung fu, man. Everybody knows that. Powers from the east.
It is not about lightning speed, brute strength, or blind courageousness. It is undoubtedly about spirit and knowing kung fu.
When can we get started?
Yeah, we're kind of in a hurry.
Ho 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 ho. In due time, boys. But first, let's talk about wax on. Wax on. And then... Oh, excuse me. Can I help you, young fellow?
Oh no, not again.
Run!
Boys, remember what I have taught you.
Nothing?
No! Spirit! Now watch. Prepare yourself.
It kicked me hard.
Get over here!
See boys, all you have to do is tilt your wrist upward, open your hand slit and say the words, "Get over here," very aggressively, and you just really have fun with it.
Top 5 ways I like to seduce my ladies. You know you want it, ladies. Come get it. Number 1, grease your weasel. My weasel here, I grease it down every morning. You know why? You know why? Because you don't want to tickle their lips. The ladies, that is. You don't want to tickle their lips when you're making out with them, or if you're going downtown.
Plus, it's one of the first things they notice about you. That your package. Which, you know, everybody stuffs their package, so. Number 2. Make an avatar for your lady. It is the new mixtape. I'll let you know that. That way, when she comes over, you can surprise her by playing Xbox with her, and she can have her own avatar. Plus, she won't mess up your points on Xbox Live. It's good thinking up there. It's better than those Boyz II Men mixtapes I used to make. Here's one I made for my ex-girlfriend, or my on-again, off-again girlfriend, and well, Anita. That crazy bitch only comes around when it's full moon, which leads me to believe she's actually a she-wolf. Number 3. I have a very specific dance move I like to do. Number 4. Watch me. Pretend you're a little lady, okay? That's what I call the burp, flex, and wink. It's my signature move. It's worked twice. Once at an Applebee's on ladies' night, and once outside the Circle K. I was in my truck. I got 2 numbers that night. Number 5. This is what I like to do when I'm hanging out with a group of friends or on a first date. It's really good on a first date. I tell the girl to go get me a beer. She gets me a beer, and right before she sits down, I put my hand where she's going to sit. It's good for 3 reasons. 1, I get to cop a feel. 2, she gets to feel. 3, she knows I'm down to party. Party in my pants. And that's how I do. That's how I do. Happy Valentine's Day.
Here you go, Mexican light bulb. And you're welcome.
Ay, Dios mío. These are not fried plátanos.
No, I'm on a diet, so I made these Nilla Nana Nutters.
Plátanos are not bananas, idiota.
They aren't? Weird. They sure look like it.
Oh well, Blanquita. At least these taste good.